Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're all well. I'd like to spend a few sessions talking about positive thinking in your own rehearsal process. So if there's anything that reality TV singing shows has taught us, it's that anyone can be a fairly average critic. You just watch a performance, you say whether you liked it or not, and that's it. Anyone can do that. But to give constructive feedback to improve you is what is obviously the most valuable thing you need. So what I would suggest is you avoid the naysayers. You are looking for somebody you love and trust, good friend who you can sing to and get some honest feedback, the positives as well as the negatives, which they will deliver to you in a gentle way. But it's tough love because they love you after all, and they want you to be as good as you can be. What you don't need for this is your kindly nan who would love anything you do, even if it was a crime, probably. So find that friend. Remember that when you're performing for anyone in this context, it is a rehearsal. It is nothing finalized. Your end goal, whatever that might be, like singing in front of a class of children if you're a teacher, or a more formal show, that is the performance, that is the end goal. But anything else in between, think of it as rehearsal. It will help just take a little bit of the edge off. As well, I'd like you to think about assessing work, and not just your work, but other people's. If you're watching a performing artist who you really like, it's very easy for you to go, well, there's them and there's me, and I'll never be as good as them. And then you can start to think, well, there's talented people and there's me. And of course, that's going to be detrimental to your own work. As crazy as it sounds, when you're watching a very talented person, it's a very good thing to do, to think, what do I have that they don't have, as much as what do they have that I want? And it may very well be that there's a lot of what they have that you want that you don't currently have. But I'd really urge you to find the things that you have that you think they don't have. It's what makes everyone specific and individual. It's the difference between any of your favourite recording artists, if you think about it. So get into that assessment vibe. Think about assessing and not judging. You will certainly do it for friends when it comes to them offering opinions on their work. So why don't you do it to yourself? Last thing I want to talk about today is it is your right to sing. In the same way as we have freedom of speech, I want you to think about freedom of song. It is a really valuable thing. No one can tell you that you can't do it. You think historically about all of the people that were told they couldn't do stuff and they went on to succeed. So it is your right to sing. It's very important. You're not dressing it up as amazing. You were just practicing. You were just rehearsing. But it is your right to. You can do what you like when it comes to this kind of work. Samuel Beckett once said, ever tried, ever failed, no matter, try again, fail better. And I think the emphasis on that, certainly in training where I work, can be on your right to fail, which is a very valuable thing. Of course, you've got to get up and go wrong and celebrate that and try again. But for me, what gets overlooked is your right to try. And in this kind of work, the moment you start offering something, you won't fail. There'll never be failure. You have offered something, and that is a good thing. So embrace the idea. It is your right to try this. You have freedom of song. Find your friends. And remember, an average critic can just say it's good or bad, and so what? Hope that helps. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thanks.